Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I want to show you how you can find profitable online arbitrage products as a beginner for your Amazon FBA business. And my goal in this video is to share what I have learned after selling $2 million in total sales. And throughout that time, I had come up with a method which is called the coal mining method. So we'll go over what the coal mining method is. And by the end of this video, I want to have you thinking you know what you need to do to get started and work your way there. And hopefully this video will be your ultimate guide on how to get started, so that way you can find profitable products and make money for your Amazon FBA business. And if you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Lester. I used to have a 9-to-5 job, but now I've been doing Amazon FBA full-time for 3 years now. So as a beginner, you will most likely going to be gated or not approved to sell major name brand products. You know, we're talking about like Nike, Lego, Lululemon, and so much more. So as a beginner, yes, it can get overwhelming. It's definitely a big question on, so what brands can I start selling since I'm not allowed to sell the major ones? So what we need to start looking is to look at other products that we know other resellers on Amazon are selling. So these could be A, products that Amazon is not selling, and B, we know that these products can be bought at a online or physical retail stores that we can purchase ourselves. So think of this as if you're going to set up a food truck at a festival versus at a random street. We know at a festival, there's already people at that gathering, so it's a lot easier for us to get sales versus at a random street corner that, you know, we're kind of rolling the dice if there's going to be customers coming in or not. So we are going to take that same approach in terms of finding these brands and products to sell on Amazon FBA. So looking at my screen here, we're going to start with Walgreens because we know that you can either purchase stuff online, and B, they do have physical stores, and we know that Amazon is not going to be selling Walgreens because you can only buy Walgreens products at Walgreens. So we have Walgreens here is on our page. So as you can see, there are a lot of Walgreens products right here, right? They all have the Walgreens brand in them. So we know that we can purchase this at either online or the actual Walgreens store. So it doesn't matter which products you can pick. This is going to be our starting point in order to work the coal mining method. So for this example, let's go ahead and just pick this nicotine mini product right here. All right guys, so we are here at the product page. As you can see, it is selling for $42.99. So with the coal mining method, you're going to be finding products elsewhere, but we're going to be actively looking for them. So it does not matter what brand or products, because we can constantly dig for coals per se. Coals equals the leads that we're going to be looking, and we're going to constantly continue digging until we find coals or leads. And the beautiful thing about it is, like, you're not just gonna wanna find one coal, right? Like, you're gonna continue digging until you find more coals, till you have a collection of coals or leads per se. So back to our product page right here, the software that's gonna help you a lot in terms of finding this is going to be SellerAmp. It's a Google Chrome extension. So you can see, just pushing this button right here, it shows on the right side of my screen. And the beautiful thing about SellerAmp that I love is it shows other people's storefront or other sellers are selling the same products here. And in order to really take advantage of the coal mining method, you're gonna wanna use SellerAmp here to make it easier for this to work. So let's go ahead and select any of these sellers here. Okay, so you can see FBM and FBA. If you didn't know, FBM is fulfilled by merchant. It's basically when you are shipping the products yourself, right? Like from your house to the customer's house. FBA stands for fulfilled by Amazon. So this is where you are sending your products into Amazon's warehouse and it sits there. And when someone purchases the products that you're selling on Amazon, Amazon ships it on your behalf. So you don't have to do any shipment. You send everything to Amazon FBA. So that is the business in terms of the difference, FBM and FBA. So let's go ahead and select this seller here, R4 Marketplace, okay? And just going back here real quick, you can see the stock here. So they are number 4 in terms of the pricing, okay? So they have 8 products in stock. So after clicking through the storefront, SellerAmp's gonna open up a whole new page for R4 Marketplace, okay? So this is the storefront that we had just opened right here. Once you click that, it opens up this new tab, and you can see the top brands that they are selling. They have number 7, Nike, Walgreens, you know, Victoria's Secret, and right underneath, it breaks down exactly what those products are one by one, and you can go through their whole storefront here. So in order to coal mine, the best way to do it as a beginner is to go through one by one through their store until you find a winning product. And this is a foolproof method. And if you follow this step by step, I guarantee you will find a product each time on the storefront, because you have to understand that these sellers are only going to sell products that they are going to make money. It wouldn't make sense for them to buy products that they are not making money, right? Like, why would you do that? So we know that at the back of our head. And for example, here, the Victoria's Secret, we know that in order to buy Victoria's Secret products, you have to either buy it online at Victoria's Secret or B, go to the physical store at Victoria's Secret. So maybe if you're a guy like me, it'd be kind of weird to kind of go to Victoria's Secret and buy a bunch of products, or maybe if you don't care, just go in there. But you can certainly do it online, right? The online arbitrage method. So if you click the Amazon logo right here on the seller amp, it says open Amazon product page. Go ahead and click on that. It's going to open up a new product page for that specific product. So we have the Victoria's Secret Bare Vanilla Spray for women, right? So in order to get started and how to approach this is we're gonna see how much they're selling for in terms of competition. So $18.25 is what they are selling for, okay, here. So you can see all the sellers, FBM, FBA. And this is the buy box here. The buy box is the advertised price that the consumer or the customer sees when they're shopping for this exact item, okay? The ranking is pretty good. 363, that's a very, very, very good ranking. It's in the 1% in terms of that. If you didn't know, the lower the BSR or the ranking is, the faster it sells. So this is a really good product. You can see the estimated sales from the seller amp here. I mean, 7,874 of these per month. It's incredible. So even if you get a small piece of the pie here, you're still going to get a lot of volume. And let's go ahead and go through Google here. Okay, just click this product here, open up a new Google page and just see. Okay, so as you can see, they might have a sale going on right now in terms of Victoria's Secret. And we're just doing basically a Google search where we can find it for a profitable amount. And that is not the same product, right? This is the glistening gloves. So let's do a little bit of copy and pasting here. Let's copy Bare Vanilla and see what we can find on the search. All right, so this is the Bare Vanilla right here. So it's $19.95 is the regular price. And underneath it, if you do purchase 5, there's going to be $8 each. So let's go ahead and add 5 on the cart just to verify that cost. Okay, so subtotal is 40 bucks. So 5 times 8 is 40. So let's go ahead and put this in our buy cost here, $8. Okay, so with the $8 buy cost here and the sale price of $18.25, we're getting a ROI of 28%, 63, which is pretty decent here. You're gonna make about $2.29. And again, these are the estimated sales per month. So again, even if you get a small piece of the pie here, you're still gonna get pretty decent sales in terms of that. So you can definitely get started here. And again, this is the first product that we had coal mined in this storefront. And now look at all the other Victoria's Secret products they have. They can certainly go through here. If you are approved to get selling on Nike, you can certainly, look through these products. If not, I do have a video that I go over how you can get ungated on major name brands like Nike, Lego, Lululemon. So definitely check that video out because it's an advantage to be able to start selling, major name brand products, because you're just leaving money on the table per se. So let's go ahead and go back to the Victoria's Secret here. So we're back at the Victoria's Secret, and as we know, we can purchase it for 40 bucks or basically $8 per unit. And one advantage here as an online arbitrage seller is you can try to stack, discounts or coupons in order to lower your buy cost. That is going to be your advantage as an online arbitrage seller. And you always want to try to see how you can lower the price, right? Like you want to buy as low as possible and look at every single avenue that you can. So I like to use this tool called Capital One right here. Highly recommend. It's a free Google Chrome extension, and it basically just shows you, different codes or discounts, what's going on. So I can try using any of these codes here and see if they work. Obviously, they're not 100% guaranteed, but it doesn't hurt to try, and maybe I can, lower my buy cost. So let's go ahead and try this here, 15 off 50. Let's see where we can find it. Okay, apply an offer code. So 15 off 50. Okay, hit apply. So that one had expired. So imagine if this code had worked, right? So maybe instead of our original buy cost of $5 or $8, maybe we can get lower to $5, right? So that will just help us in terms of our profit. So again, try any of these different codes here. Let's do the save 40 here, for example. See if any of these works. All right, save 40 is not valid. What else we got here? Save 40 VS, which is Victoria's Secret. Okay, so with the save 40 VS redemption period has not started yet. So maybe you can try, you know, in a couple days or next week, or maybe just chat with them and see when the actual code will start to be, you know, approved. So again, these are different ideas to get you started flowing on how you can start lowering your buy costs, right? Again, sometimes if you sign up for the email address or email thing, they'll sometimes email you with, hey, here's a $10 coupon, 15 bucks, 20 buck coupon, whatever it may be. Another thing is you can start joining on reward programs, right? Different stores have different reward programs. Like I know Walgreens has one. Like I know if you purchase enough, you get enough points and you can use those points to lower your buy cost. Same thing with Victoria's Secret. I'm sure they have something going on here. So let's see. I mean, you get a $10 reward here. You get some points. So I'm sure if you purchase enough points, you can start, you know, redeeming these rewards and using these rewards to lower your buy cost. So that could be a way that I personally use in order to help me lower my buy cost. So these are different avenues that you can start getting creative on how to purchase these products at a lower buy cost. Another one you can definitely take advantage of is purchasing, you know, discounted gift cards. There's different websites out there that you can purchase these gift cards for maybe, you know, 10% off, 15% off if you purchase enough. So definitely utilize that. It can be a lot of tracking in terms of using those discounted gift card, and can be a pain in the ass sometimes, but it's definitely worth it if you are trying to get the lowest price possible, okay? So that's one product here that you can, you know, certainly purchase at this point. But now what's cool about this is like there's other, you know, not flavors, but other fragrance smell, right? Like we have the Bare Vanilla, then you got the Aqua Kiss right here, then you have the Midnight Bloom. So maybe we can go back to the original listings here and see, which they clearly do. Okay, so let's go to the Midnight Bloom here, since we already just saw that right here, okay? So same thing, 5 for $8, add it to the bag. There you go. Maybe you add a couple more in order to get that free shipping, right? Because you want to avoid increasing that buy cost, whether that's free shipping or having tax exempt in there. So $17.51, let's say $8 here. The profit maybe not as good, okay? But again, you are coal mining, so you're constantly looking for this avenue. Now, again, this has a lot of fragrance here, okay? And you can just certainly go through one by one until you find another one that can make you better profit or ROI in terms of that, okay? So that's one example. Now let's go back to the original listings here in terms of the R4 Marketplace storefront and see what else we can find. So we already had this one here, okay? Maybe let's try a different product here, right? I'll give you a variety of example. All right, let's look at this laxative here. This looks interesting. Let's go ahead and open up the Amazon storefront like what we did earlier. And one tip I would give if you are looking at these different products here, in terms of tablet, just from experience, is they do have different counts. So this is a 250 tablet. If sometimes it might have like 100 or 150. So that's very common. So just always double check if you are going to, you know, in terms of vitamins. So this looks like a product from, oh, Walgreens has it too. So here's what I mean right here, you guys. So Walgreens has a 120 version tablet versus the 250. So you might be like, wow, that's a good price. Well, always double check. I had made this mistake and, you know, I had to return the products because it wasn't the matching amount of quantity or tablets per se. So yeah, that's for $13.49. Obviously it would have been profitable, or maybe not profitable at that price, right? Because just like looking at the calculator here, you know, we need to meet at least $10. We need to get $10.40 in order to just break even. So ideally you want to get this at maybe like $8 to make it a decent profit and make it worth it. Like 30% ROI is good for that. Obviously the lower the better, $7. Let's look at Vita cost because I had saw the advertisement on that. Okay, Vita costs. All right, so they have 20% exclusive offer right off the bat. So if you sign up for the email, 20% off this price. Let me just add a couple here so we can see what kind of deal they got going on. All right, promo code. Always want to put the promo code, you guys. So let's go back to the Capital One here and see what codes they got. And sometimes these codes can stack up too. So if you have one code and another code, that just makes it a lot juicier in terms of like lower your buy cost. That's the best, you know, like I get excited about that, and hopefully you do as well. So let's see, none above red, select organics. Maybe this will work, organics 15. Let's try that. All right, so that's not eligible. Let's see what else I can find here. Usually they would have, here we go, food and bev. You start trying codes, you guys. I mean, you never know which one's gonna work. It doesn't hurt. It takes like, you know, a few seconds. Did I type that wrong? Food and bevs with an S, okay. All right, so this one's not eligible as well. Let's see what else they got here. Bath 15. All right, so now the code works. So obviously with this price, it's not going to be profitable. So we're gonna go back to maybe Google and see where else we can find it for a lower price, because we're trying to target it between, you know, $8 to $7. This is their actual website here. They do have a buy one, get one. So here we go. Buy one, get one. They do have a 20% off as well. So wonder if you can stack it, right? So you get a buy one, get one plus 20%. I mean, that sounds good to me. All right, let's add 4 here because it's buy one, get one, you guys. So let's just check out here. All right, so where are we at? Let's do some math here real quick. Let's double check. So 58.64 divided by 4 because we had 4 in our cart. So 1466, okay? 1466 each, which is nice there. Then maybe minus 20% with a code, 11, that's 7, still not profitable, okay? So you do have to get these products either a much more better sale going on, right? So again, not every single product's gonna work, but again, it gives you an idea that you can try and continue coal mining it. So now, maybe we can move on to another product, right? Since we already tried a couple times with that one. All right guys, so let's go ahead and try to find another product here in terms of their storefront, just to give you another example. Let's go through Walgreens here. Let's take a look at this one right here, right? Since that was the original product or brand that we had taken a look at. So we have it here. And what's nice about it is Amazon tells us that 100+ units were sold last month, okay? And pretty accurate in terms of that, 96 per month. So that's pretty close hand in hand. So that's why these software and tools, it's kind of like your cheat sheet because it shows you all the data that you may need. You got the bestseller rank here, BSR, which is 1%, okay? So now we need to purchase this product at $25 or less in order to make it profitable. It's currently selling for $35.96 on the buy box, okay? So you can adjust this here, $35.96, okay? So $26.47. Let's go and take a look at through the Google here. All right, so Walgreens has it for clearance at $29.99. Let's double check, make sure it's this right product first before we get too excited. Coated gum. No, it's not even the right product, you guys. Let's take a look at here. We want to make sure the product matches, so that's part of the job here, matching it. There's so many different identical ones. So we get the right product match here. The cover might have been updated, so you can see it different there, but in terms of 2 milligrams, 72 quantity here, kind of matches on that. Again, just maybe a newer cover there, but at the end of the day, it's still the same item. So we got buy one, get one here, or buy one, get one 50%, plus 10% extra on wellness items. So let's go ahead and take a look here. So shipping, let's go ahead and add 4, okay? Then we get the 10%, what was that 10% code? Hopefully it shows up here. Actually, there's more different codes here. Let's try save 20. Save 20, see if that works. Cool, so save 20 works. See if we can stack it at fast 10. Okay, you can't stack it. Maybe honey 20, oh, what about deal 30? I like to have 30%. So maybe you have to sign in for that one. What about honey 25? Okay, order does not do. So the deal 30, I'm gonna see if I can sign in and see if we can get a better deal there. All right guys, I signed into my account, try to use the deal 30. Unfortunately, it is only for contact lenses, okay? And the honey 25 contact lenses. So again, we tried, and that's the beautiful thing about the coupons is like you don't know which one's gonna work. So instead of the 10% that we had found on the original page here, so instead of the 10% that they had advertised new 10, we were able to find a better code of save 20 by using the capital 1 here. So definitely, again, highly recommend it. So let's take a look at our buy cost now, see where we're at. We're at 91 and 16 divided by 4. Okay, 22.79, we can purchase this product. So let's plug that in, 22, that's 79. All right, so the ROI is not there. I would not recommend to buy this product. The ROI is too low. But again, it shows you the idea and concept of by using the code or just having the code plus a sale going on, you can certainly lower your buy cost, okay? So maybe you have to get it like 20 bucks, okay? So yeah, 20 bucks, you know, you're at the green here, $6 profit. You can, it sells about 100 times per month. 32% ROI. Okay, so again, not the end of the world, you guys. We continue and keep on trying the coal mining method. So that gives you an idea. You can also go back to the original source where we have the Walgreens here and try a different storefront for your coal mining method. So it's pretty much an endless loop you can try in order for you to find products. And as a beginner, you should be spending a lot of time in order to find these products, because that's the easiest way after selling $2 billion in sales to find products if you wanted to start selling today. Or by the end of this video, you can start implement, and that is the goal that I had intended before starting and making this video for you guys. I do have some more resources for you guys. If you want to learn more Amazon FBA, sign up for my free newsletter down below. And if you want to learn how to get approved or ungated to sell major name brand products like Nike, Lego, or Lululemon, check this video right here. Thank you so much. Catch you in the next one.